Hello. Quick review of our new bale unroller. It's a Hustler LX105. It can unroll from either side. We did have a demo of a machine what had a straw blower on one side and the unroller on the other side, but the straw blower wasn't up to a lot. It wasn't really worth having. This gives us a bit more flexibility with the unrolling, being able to roll it to either side of the machine. This is obviously set up to go on the Manitou. So what we have done is when you drop these down on the floor, it has an auto hitch that disconnects the headstock, and you can go pick a bale up with the built-in spikes. But we found it, with us having multiple operators, every time you put it on the floor, the headstock disconnected. If somebody else comes up to pick it up and they don't know it's disconnected, I could see it going flying down the road. So what we've done is taken the unlocking mechanism off, put this bit of steel in to stop the hooks unhooking, so that headstock stays on now all the time, and we just load it with our bale fork. So we've got some bullocks here, we can unroll them a bit of silage out, so we'll get it on the Manitou. So we're on the Manitou, and we're just going to pick the Hustler up. Obviously I just need to pop out, plug the pipes in. So that's it, all plugged in. I'll lift it up a bit higher so you can sort of see underneath it. And you're just going to roll a little bit out. I'm trying to give them little and often. They've only just come in this week, so they're not quite familiar with the feed barriers yet. They've been used to feeding outside, eating grass. So here we go. You can see it just rolls out. Whichever side you want it to come out of, you need to work out which way to put the bale on, because it unrolls the opposite way to it was baled up, obviously. Just give it a bit more there. Still getting the hang of this thing. You need to slow the hydraulic oil down on the Manitou to use it, otherwise the chain, it just goes absolutely flying round. As you can see, it makes it a lot more easy for the cattle to feed that. They're going to, rather than trying to pull it out of a bale, which I know some people do to slow them feeding, we want them to eat it as fast as possible. These are going to go to Dovecote for Waitrose in November, the end of November. So there, and then you can just wind it backwards a bit, tidies it up, stops it all falling off the side. So you can see it's made a nice tube there. What is happening at the moment here is we're getting the foundations concreted in tomorrow for the new cattle shed. That's going to be 90 foot long. It's going to have a 90 foot feed barrier down one side. We've got like 35 stirks from 2021, and this year's calves, there'll be about 35 of them as well to go into that. We're going to have a feed passageway and one thing and another. As we get it built, they're just going to concrete that in on Monday, tomorrow. As we get it built, I'll hopefully get some footage of how it's going up and how we've designed it. It's all been dreamt up out of my head, so if there's any problems with it, it'll be my fault. So yeah, anyway, back to the Hustler. That is how it works. It's pretty straightforward, standard basic machine. It just rolls it out, makes them eat silage faster, makes it a lot easier. Means you don't have to put a whole bale in one shed. You can put half a bale in one shed, take another bit to another shed. You're not putting whole bales everywhere you go. I like it, it seems to be working well to me.